The Iranians relying on old bilateral statutes to lodge this lawsuit.
Yes, indeed. They are basing themselves on a 1955 friendship treaty between then the Shah of Iran and the US government. Now, it might seem very obsolete, and you wonder why they're kind of relying on this old friendship treaty, which surely maybe is now not working anymore because the relation between the states has changed so much. But in fact, it does have some merit. It has been used before in 3 other cases of the US versus Iran at the International Court of Justice, and the judges have found that it is still valid in this case. So while the US is expected to argue that these sanctions are outside of the scope of that treaty, it cannot argue that the treaty is no longer valid because that kind of friendship is no longer on the table as states. So, in fact, the U.S. is supposed the treaty is still in place, and the U.S. will have to actually reply on the substance of these questions.
And the United States' reaction, what can we expect?
Well, the U.S., Iran today said that the U.S. is causing massive damage to the Iranian economy, and that they're making it really hard for Iran to guarantee the health and safety of its people. Now, the U.S. didn't speak today, but they will speak tomorrow. As the State Department has indicated, they will say that the sanctions are a protective measure, a measure of like self-protection of the U.S., and as such fall outside what is governed by this friendship treaty. So they, in effect, will argue that the court has no jurisdiction when it comes to sanctions because it's a security measure that wasn't factored into this friendship treaty.
Stephanie Vandenberg, many